Good Night Night is a reminiscent of the Nintendo title Zelda: A Link to the Past on the Super Nintendo. It has a beautiful charm with just the right amount of humor to get any new player into the game. What's going on, everyone? My name is the Beta Cat, and this is my review of Good Night Night. Full disclosure, a review copy of the game was given to me, but does not influence my review on the game. All thoughts and opinions are my own, and they will be honest. Good Night Night is a 16-bit top-down dungeon crawler with mechanics and features that will pull you in. From procedural maps, great combat system, and the ability to upgrade gear, this game is sure to offer something for everyone. I will go over the 4 main categories I do for all games to help those who are not sure if they should purchase this game or not. Number 1. Gameplay. In this game, when you die, you start from the beginning like any other dungeon crawler, along with the items you have unlocked. The combat in this game is very similar to Zelda: A Link to the Past, and a little mix of Dark Souls, as also mentioned on the game's page. With these two combat systems combined, it makes for a very enjoyable experience. There is a stamina bar to prevent the all-time favorite of spamming your melee attack. There is also the ability to charge your attack to hit for more damage. You also have a shield to block enemy attacks, which blocking is very important in this game if you want to make it far into your runs. There are a variety of items in this game that add to the gameplay, from unlocking passive that increase your experience multiplier so you can level up faster, to getting abilities to sneak around enemies, and easier to perform hilarious moves like picking up your enemy and throwing them at another enemy. You should try it, it's awesome. Gathering materials to craft and upgrade equipment is a definite win here. It works very well with the theme of the game, and also adds plenty of ways to change your runs with the addition of all the new equipment and abilities you will come across. Number 2. Graphics. If you are a fan of retro games and pixel art, you will be very happy with the art style Good Night Night has chosen. The animations are simple, but get the point across, and it really ties together in that inspiration is taken from Zelda: A Link to the Past. The character designs and the level designs are great. It's very clear where the inspiration came from. However, it does not take away anything from the game at all. I think it adds a lot of charm. It adds that nostalgic value for people who grew up in that era and played those games. With that, I believe that it can offer anything even for the modern gamer. It has modern art style with a little mix of retro, and I think that's what's really great about it. Number 3. Value. Right now the game is still in alpha, but there is plenty to do. With the game having procedural map layouts, you will never play the same dungeon twice. This keeps the gameplay fresh, so you never get bored. The abilities and items add a ton of ways to enjoy the game. You can always make each one special and play around with the item combos to find the best strategy. I'm sure as the game gets closer to release, we will have more items and crafting to play with. Number 4. Issues. This isn't so much of an issue for myself, but I want to explain it anyway to those who are new to this type of genre. The game can be hard, especially if you are not used to a combat system where it is very important to block and to allow your stamina to regenerate. The inventory system could use a little more design, so it's not just a placement of images. When highlighting an item in your inventory, it would be nice to have a pop-up box that would explain what the item does or it could be used for. There were many times when I picked up something new and forgot the information that was given to me, but there was no way for me to go back and get that information. I think this would help out a lot, especially when you're doing runs over and over and trying to collect more materials so you can go back and create that new item that you want. Another thing is that there could be more variety in the enemies. I know that as you go through each floor, a new enemy will appear, a new sprite design, a new character design, level layout, but I think it could be added or introduced a little bit earlier into the game, because I feel that the first couple of floors are very similar to each other, and there's not much to tell a difference between them all. Final thoughts. In its current state, I would definitely recommend this game to those a fan of the genre. Even if you are not into dungeon crawlers, the art style and the combat system will pull you in. There wasn't a whole lot of issues other than what I came over before, which is great. The game can be a little bit challenging, but I find that a plus in my book. It offers more ways to get into the game to figure out ways how to defeat enemies, which can prove useful later on as you go through the floors. Overall, I believe this game has a lot of potential, and I look forward to its full release. Thank you all so much for watching my review on Good Night Night. If you would like to know more about the game, please check the description below for a link to the game's page. Thank you all so much for watching my review on Good Night Night. If you found the review helpful, please leave a comment down below. Thank you guys once again so much for watching. I appreciate your involvement, and I will see you all later.